this is Tina. Today I'm doing a thing. You want to know what it is? I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Yeah. It's going to be called The Nurse Knows Knows. And that's The Nurse Knows Knows. And I thought of that because I am a nurse, and nurses often know a lot of things like we think about, and it's a big push, and it's a thing in nursing school to critically think. So we push and to learn and to connect the dots and to think about the what if and what's going to happen next and what's going to happen before it happens. But our nose is one of our greatest senses in that we can smell things and know what the diagnosis is. Like, we can smell someone's breath, and if it smells fruity, we can pretty much guess that they might be dealing with diabetes. Or we can walk into a room and smell something and know that it's a GI bleed. So another thing that we call what we know is our intuition. We just know. And it is a thing. It can't be scientifically proven, but because we study people so much, like even when we're not trying, we can't turn that off. We're constantly assessing and constantly drawing conclusions, constantly asking questions that we assess all the time. And sometimes you get a gut instinct. We've gotten a gut instinct that our patient is just not going to do that well today. Or although your patient looks well, then you know that they're going to code, and it just happens. And so even in nursing school, they teach us to go with your gut because it's kind of our nose that determine what we know. So I thought long and hard about doing this. So I have a family member who said, Tina, you should go on YouTube. You could be a content expert. Well, there are a lot of content experts, and I'm sure there are people that are smart as me or smarter than me. And while I love content, I love to learn more and do more. That's just kind of not my thing. I had a friend also say, Tina, you should totally do it. Well, I didn't do it because I'm not necessarily a YouTuber. Like, I'll go on there if I really need something specific, but I'm not a person who surfs. So I just could not fathom that anybody would want to hear what I had to say based on my years of experience. But I guess they do. And so my friend has been trying to convince me. I even had a list of topics and a list of things. And I had this topic, this title, The Nurse Knows Knows. And, you know, it's pretty witty, and I think it's pretty cool. And so I was like, I should totally do it. Well, I was like, I plan and research, and I watch videos and all that stuff. But then sometimes you just have to do it. And so today I decided to do it. And that's basically what the YouTube videos that I've looked that talks about how to start a YouTube channel said. Just do it. Dedicate some time every week and do that. But again, content expert, not really my thing. Well, it just so happened within the past week that I've had 2 to 3 people contact me via different means to ask me about what to do about a loved one who is in need of health care, who is in the hospital, or who has not had great success, and what to do next. And one person even said, wow, I live in California, you know who you are, and I wish I had somebody like you. And my friend that I was talking to two people, said, you know, I call it navigation. So some of you might know me as the founder and owner of A Wealthy Place Wellness Education and Consulting, which I did quite a bit of prior to COVID. So now we're just going to add this part as well, and I'm going to be on YouTube. Now, you might think that this is for healthcare experts. No, it can be for the person providing the care, or a person receiving care, or a person needing care. And we'll talk about content. I don't want to make it too detailed because, again, there are enough brains in this field that can tell you all the ins and the outs and details that you might not even remember. And but are well worth their salt. But I don't think what we have enough of, which is what I'm hearing, is someone to tell you how to navigate real life day-to-day situations. And because I do it, because a lot of nurses do it all the time, we think of it as second nature, but it's really not. If you need, a home built, you go to a builder. If you need your foot looked at, you go to orthopedics. If you need a fire put out, you call the fire department. So who do you call if you need to navigate healthcare? So I want to help you all with some of that. I hope you enjoy all of the topics and all the things we have to discuss. I'm going to try to keep the topics about 15 to 20 minutes when I do them. A lot of this is going to be about me. I am celebrating a birthday today. Yay. And it is about what I've discovered about my new self with life after 40. And we will talk about health. We'll talk about wellness, like who am I after 40? We will talk about what checkups that we need. We will talk about how to navigate different situations and things like that in healthcare when you're having issues and specialists. But we'll also talk about professionally, like I'm in a different place professionally that I've never been in before, and with family and post-COVID and mental health and emotional health, and dealing with friends with illnesses or conditions, or family members and lingering COVID symptoms and things like that. So I hope you all will enjoy everything that I say. I'm going to come on once a week for about 15 to 20 minutes. And if you have comments, suggestions, questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. You can reach me at tina@awealthyplace.com. And that is my email address if you have questions or comments. I do have a business website for A Wealthy Place where, well, now that COVID is over, I will probably do more community events and public speaking events at whatever your gathering is. Wellness is important to everyone, and there's no way to be your best self, to give your best to someone else without being your best self. So this will be really laid back. There'll be times when you'll hear my big old dog barking and scratching at the door like he just was. There may be a time or two where you see kid number one or kid number two, because that's life. And I am not here to put on a facade like life is perfect and I've mastered wellness and I've mastered, patient navigation and healthcare, because I have not. Some of this we'll learn together and some of this we'll navigate together, but I hope it would be beneficial, it will be helpful to you, and I hope that you will share this site so that other people can learn and we can grow better in wellness together. Okay, so that's all. That's my opening, and that's my thing. I did a thing is a thing now. So I just want to tell you this is the thing that I'm doing. So make sure you subscribe and tune in to The Nurse Knows. And I will see you next week. I guess Tuesday will be my day. And again, I hope to see you then. Have an awesome week. Until the next time, live well, do well, and you better be well. Bye.